Reading from a script now. I'm trying to get good at this. Please don't let my speech impediment or my poor communication skills deter you from seeing the reasonableness of my compelling argument. And please click on the button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in the end, I will explain the profound consequences of sharing the video. This video will not concentrate on the problems our nation and our society face. For that, you have plenty of resources on the internet to go to. Rather, this is what many have sought after for years now, the solution to those problems. It's provocative and strategic in many ways. This is day 27 of the revolution, and the update is titled The Shame of War and the Two Shades of Red. Yesterday, I understand the Biden administration began bombing Syria. The war on terror began after the attacks on the trade towers in New York on September 11, 2001. The authorization to wage war on terrorism happened on the 18th. The Caesar Act was signed into law by December 2019 by President Trump and was enforced in June of 2020, which put sanctions on the president of Syria, Bashar al-Assad, for war crimes against the Syrian population, which is related to the so-called terrorism. The bombing of Syria started again yesterday. In June of 2016, Dr. Judy Woods comes out with her YouTube video called Where Did the Towers Go?, showing you how what you saw on TV and what was told to you in the media was contradictory. This is the power of the manufacturing of consent. It's nothing less than downright shameful seeing with our own eyes the lie that was told us to go and kill innocent people in other nations. And for what? General Smedley Butler said it well in his speech in 1933 called War is a Racket. You personally are responsible for the death of many people around the world. You have blood on your hands. What did you think, that wearing red was solely a symbol of the death of those who have died under the rule of men here at home? No, it also represents the death of those abroad that have been murdered for the sake of profit and wealth. But what can you do, you ask? They're too powerful to fight back. But the answer is simple. Give the oligarchs what they want. And what is it that they want? To trample afoot our Constitution and rule over us. Yes, you heard me right. Give them what they want. Go on a general strike. Stop the economy where everyone is focused on the difference of powers. Give them, our so-called elected officials, a choice. Either give us free and fair elections and destroy their most lethal weapon, the power of the mass media to manufacture consent, or tear up the Constitution in front of us and throw it in the trash and force them to tell us how they will rule over us as kings and lords, or through the beast called the corporation our courts gave immortality to, or we ourselves amend it through a constitutional convention. This is revolution, and there will be a declaration of victory and defeat. If you think for 1 minute, police officer or military man, that you will stand and defend the abomination of the rule of men, then think again. For in doing so, you show the world you are an oath breaker, useless, and nothing more than ignorant cowards that deserve nothing of what is freedom and liberty. With no guns, we will take back our country from the perverts that have taken it from us. But with the power of truth that pierces every heart and every man and woman in our country. Thus, the two shades of red. Wear it in fear and honor on your bodies and on your vehicles to show humility and power, and white to show the revolution is peaceful, thoughtful, strategic, and very powerful. Lest you wear the red out of your veins because you were showed the means to fight and were either too ignorant and cowardly to do so. Go to my webpage, $1andthehero.com. The foundation and strategy is there, and it's simple to follow and do. The demands for the general strike is for 3, or if their hubris overtakes them, 6. And only 3 or 6, nothing more, nothing less. Give your own update in your community on the revolution through your social media. And please don't forget to click on the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. And Know that by sharing this video, you are sharing a double-edged sword. According to your heart, you will do or not do this simple act of wearing red and white and on your body and your car as you go about your day. And at the same time, either embolden or instill fear and trembling in those who despise you, our republic, our Constitution, and the sovereignty of our nation. This is revolution. There will be a declaration, and we the people will prevail or bend the knee to a beast.